What's going on, YouTube? Cejaman back with another figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Flash Thompson Venom. These figures were originally released in the, what is it, the 4-pack box set at Disney Store, and I actually purchased it originally, but looking at the figures up close, I didn't really care for the Lizard until I picked him up when he was single carded, and surprised me the Lizard was actually a good figure. And I didn't care for the Spider-Man at all, or the Green Goblin, but I only really wanted the Venom. And then I found out that Marvel Select was releasing these single carded. I just sent the box set back. I ended up taking the box set back to the Disney Store, got my money back, and just waited it out. Now the box set at the time was going for $100. I think it was $100, or it was $89 or $99. But it's kind of pricey just for two figures that you'd really want, which is basically it's this figure and the Lizard. Packaging is pretty nice. You can see here it's got some artwork in the back of the card. Got a nice picture of Flash Thompson, or I'm sorry, a nice little pose there of Flash Thompson. We got the spider logo right over here. It says Venom, Flash Thompson. You got a picture right there of him. Again, this is a Disney Store exclusive. Got some nice little artwork right here on the side. Pretty cool. So if we turn this around, you can see the actual figure there. And that's pretty much it. Let's get the read-up out of the way here. Alright, so it says, football star Eugene Flash Thompson was a bully in school, always picking on his shy classmate Peter Parker. Ironically, he was a huge fan of Peter's alter ego, the Amazing Spider-Man. After school, Flash did multiple tours of duty in the military, but a mission in Iraq ended in tragedy with Flash Thompson losing both of his legs. Recruited by a Department of Homeland Security, Flash was bonded with the captured Venom symbiote, which provides him with artificial legs and allows him to undertake new missions for the government. Each mission is a constant struggle, however, as Flash tries to maintain control over the aggressive symbiote. Alright, so that's the packaging on this. Let's take a quick little break and let's take out the Venom outside of packaging. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we have Venom outside of the packaging. Before we take a look at the actual figure, let's get a look at the accessories he does come with. He comes with this base right here, which is pretty simple. Nothing too exciting. Looks like it's a piece of like concrete floor. Looks like you can make out some dirt there. There is a peg right there, and it's got a bunch of little like metal objects and like piping on there. Nothing too like crazy. Nothing really. I've seen better bases that Marvel Select have released, but it is what it is. So he does come with these. He does two handguns, and he does have holsters for them. We'll get into those in a second. Very, very nice. I actually really like this one. Very cool. I really like that handgun. And he also has another one right here. This one's pretty cool too. Got a red dot there. Doesn't really look too detailed, but it's still cool. So he does have two handguns. This is real cool. I like this one a lot. Let's check out Venom. So here is a close-up on Venom right here. You can see him. I do have him holding his guns. He does hold the guns pretty good. You can see he's got the trigger finger there. So the guns he does hold well. You can see he's got a lot of nice little detailing throughout the body. You can see here, if we zoom in, you can make out the pouches in his belt. It is a separate piece. And there's that. All the shin guards, or not shin guards, the boots, they got like spikes on them, kind of like anti-Venom. He's got these shoulder pads which are articulated. They do go up and down, and you can also remove them. I'll show you guys that in a second. I like the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks really nice. Kind of reminds me of Spawn. Turn this around. You can see the figure here from the back, which is pretty cool. Very nice figure. Let's get a closer look and we'll look at the articulation. So the guns, let me get this to zoom in here. The guns here they fit in the holsters pretty good. Slide that one. This one goes, that nice handgun goes right here where his belt is. And then this kind of like smaller one Goes where his right leg is. Fits in right there. It does have a little strap if you want to clip that, keep it closed. This figure is very, very nicely detailed. He's got some texturing on both sides of the legs, on the upper leg. You can see that there. You can see the texture. Nice detailing on the belt with the pouches and everything. They did a great job on that. Again, it is a separate piece. It's not molded on there. The same thing with the actually the leg holster. The straps are molded on, as is the holster itself. But the holsters are really nice. The pouches and everything, they did a great job in doing this figure. Again, when I mentioned earlier, the head sculpt kind of reminds you of Spawn, but it's very nice because you can make out kind of like the mouth, the chin, the nose, the eyebrows, and the ears. So it's a really nice looking head sculpt. You can see the collar. He has a little collar here, and it goes with the costume. The whole spider there, you can see that. Again, like I mentioned, the shoulder pads are articulated. You can put them up and down. You can see that there, and they also, you can pop them off. Just plug it back in, and they have spikes on them as well. The paint on this figure is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice looking paint. You see the spider there in the back. Here's the I don't know what you would call these. Got some texture right here. The shoulder or the wrist guards. I don't know what you call them, but they do have spikes. Here's his hand. He's got the white spot there. Looks like that's a web shooter right there on the top of his hand. I don't know if this one has it. Yeah, this one has it too. So that's pretty cool. Nice little detail. You can make that out. Here's a shoulder guard there. Elbow pad with spikes. It's a very nice figure. I really, really do like this. The boots also, they do have spikes on them as well, on the knees, the bottoms, the shoes. He does have peg holes. Very nice. Great figure. Let's zoom out. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I waited to pick this up, and rather than that box set. But going over articulation on this Venom figure. The head does go up and down, not much. You can rotate it side to side. A little stiff there. I love this head sculpt. Arms go in and out, forward and back. You have rotation in the arm. He's, what does he have here? It looks like it's single jointed at the bicep. The wrist does rotate. Let me plug this shoulder pad right back in. Excuse me. He does have upper torso articulation. He can rotate in the upper torso. Also kind of go forward and back, or a little bit of a crunch. He does also rotate at the waist. So you can rotate him at the waist. The legs do go in and out, forward and back. Can also rotate the leg. I don't know if this is double jointed at the knees. I can't really tell. It kind of looks like it, but I don't think so because of this the knee pad he has here. So I can't really tell, but I don't think it is. I can't really tell. The foot does go up and down. No rotation on the foot, and that's pretty much articulation on this guy. He's not very limited. He's got some good articulation, but can't really get him into some kind of crazy poses. But he is a nice looking figure. I don't have any paint problems on mine, and I think it's just a great figure. Overall, I do highly recommend it. So you can check out Disney Store to pick this up. Stop by your local Disney Store or try Disney, the online Disney Store, because this only costs like $24, $22. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it's a very nice figure. Highly recommend it. If you're a Venom fan, you're definitely going to want to pick this up. And I can see this figure getting harder to get in time or going up in price. All right, guys, this is cejaman. Hope you enjoyed this review. Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Select Flash Thompson Venom. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. See you later.